I hope everybody's feeling great. I wanted to come and just pour a little bit. Um, I don't even know where to start. I just feel like when I say that the title of this video is that it gotta stop. It definitely it has to stop. Because sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. And when I say we can be our own worst enemy, we speak negatively about ourselves. We don't talk about ourselves in a positive light. We talk about other people in a positive light. But we don't ever take the time to sit up and talk about us in a positive light. And I really don't know where that come from. I don't know if that comes from people feeling like they shouldn't speak about themselves because people may feel like you bragging or you boasting. No, absolutely not. Speaking positive about yourself is self-care. I'm going to speak positive about me because I have that gift of speaking positive. You have that gift about speaking positive about yourself. I'm not just created to sit up here and speak positive about other people. I'm great at speaking positive about other people. I don't mind telling, another queen, you're beautiful. You're amazing. You know what I mean? Oh, you do that so well. I don't mind speaking to, a king and telling him, you're handsome. You're worth it. You know what I mean? Your gifts will make room for you. You're a beautiful person. What you did was amazing. You didn't have to do that, but you did it. I don't have no problem giving somebody their flowers. I don't have no problem reminding somebody of who they are. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what we supposed to do in life. We're not supposed to sit up and hate and be jealous of somebody else. We're not supposed to sit up and see God bless people with something and be jealous of that or envious of that. We're not supposed to do things like that. And then, I don't know why like God has me going here, but you've had like a lot of jealous and envious people around you. They're jealous of the blessings that God has blessed you with. You see what I'm saying? They're jealous of your status. They're jealous of your wisdom. They're jealous of how you move, how you carry yourself. Not even knowing that God put you in their life and in front of them as an example. Because God wants to bring them up to another level. See, they don't even understand that. They're letting the enemy be in their head like, oh, look at Vanessa. You see, Vanessa got that good job. And now Vanessa went and got that brand new car. And look at how Vanessa taking vacations. And why are you so focused on Vanessa? In the wrong kind of manner. Me, Shalakemia, guess what? I'm gonna get around Vanessa and I'm gonna learn from Vanessa. I'm not listen. The enemy sending people to be jealous and envious, and God is sending people to learn from you. People have to distinguish the two. You have to wake up and be like, am I going to let God use me or am I going to let the enemy use me? Because my mindset is God. So I'm not going to be jealous of Vanessa. I'm going to give Vanessa her flowers. You feel me? I'm going to show up for Vanessa. I'm going to pour into Vanessa. That's what I'm going to do as a child and a follower of God. Because guess what? I don't have to be jealous or envious of anybody. What's for me is for me. And I want the people around me to be prosperous and successful and get to new levels and be happy and peaceful, all that good stuff. But that's how you have to determine the difference between people. The people that are serving the enemy, they don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be peaceful. They are a spiritual attack, to be honest with you. And a lot of them are family. Let's talk about it. A lot of them are family. You hear me? And you don't have to be surrounded with those type of people. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't even, for real, they don't even see what God's trying to do in their life. They don't see that God is trying to put them in new environments, put them around new people, bless them with new friends. You see what I'm saying? Some people don't even realize that. They don't even realize they were put around you so they can be better. They were put around you because you are the example. God wanted them to see your life and see how you serve God, how you obedient to God. You wasn't nothing but an example for those people. And they didn't peep it. They didn't see like God want me to do better and be better because that's what I've been praying for. God didn't send them people around you to be jealous or envious. But guess what? A lot of y'all are dealing with those type of people. You don't understand it. You know why you don't understand it? Because you'll do anything for anybody. You don't gatekeep. You try to pull people up and put people on. You feel what I'm saying? You have been a blessing, nothing but a blessing to these people. So you're not understanding why they acting the way they acting. They're acting the way they acting because they're not serving God. They're too far away from God. They can't even fathom what's going on. Because they too mixed up in a jealous and an envious spirit about you. I don't know who that was for. I really wasn't even supposed to go there. I came to talk about, you know, the negative talk about yourself gotta stop. But it was for somebody. Cause somebody is struggling with jealous and envious people, family, co-workers. But I don't want you, I'm not gonna say I. God don't want you to burden yourself with that. He don't want you to burden yourself with those people. Guess what? You don't have to be around them. They don't have to have access to you. They just don't. And don't feel bad for cutting them off. Don't feel bad for moving forward and living your life and protecting your peace, protecting your blessings. You don't feel bad about that at all. That's on them. You didn't do nothing. But see, they'll try to make it seem like you did something. They'll make it try to seem like you're being boastful and, oh, you think you better. No, baby, you think I'm better. You think I'm better because I ain't never said I was better. But guess what? I am better. And I'm striving to be better every single day. Every single day because that's how we're supposed to be. I don't want to be around nobody with the mindset of, oh, you think you better. You know why they feel like that? Because they got low self-esteem. Because they ain't happy with themselves. And I want to tell the women that's listening to me right now, y'all got beautiful relationships, a beautiful marriage. Y'all got relationships that's about to turn into marriage. Let me get those miserable people out your ear. Get those miserable people out of your ear. About your man, baby. About your husband. Get them out your ear. You hear me? To the men that's listening to me right now, stop letting your mom and your family disrespect your woman or your wife. You heard me? Stop it. That's who God blessed you with. It don't listen, God ain't blessed them with that. You know why? Because they're not obedient. God ain't blessed them because their heart ain't right. So yeah, God ain't blessed them with no man. God ain't blessed them with no woman. And that's none of your business. God blessed you because you obedient. He know your heart. He knew you was ready. He knew you was going to do right by that man or that woman. You hear me? Ain't nobody about to sit up and feel bad because God bless me with a good man and you ain't got no good man. You ain't put the work in like I put the work in. And I'm not about to apologize for that. I'm not about to let nobody sit up and disrespect my relationship. None of that. You hear me? Because I'm an individual. What God blessed me with, he may not bless the next person next to me. He may not bless the person in my family. He might not bless my friend. Because guess what? They ain't ready. What did I tell y'all before? What I tell y'all before? You and your friend in the first grade, you worked your butt off because you want to go to the second grade. Your friend didn't work at all, played around, want to be a class clown. And end of the school year come, you graduate to the second grade, your friend stay back in the first grade. Are you going to stay back in the first grade? Because your friend did? Because your friend want to be the class clown all year long and not do their work? You're not doing that. You still love your friend. That's still your friend. But guess what? You going to the second grade without them because you earned it and you put the work in. Period. I've told y'all this many times before. At the end of the day, I can't sit up and allow somebody else that didn't work hard to mess up me because I worked hard. I worked hard to be the woman I am. If ain't nobody else put that work in, that's on them, baby. That's not on me. I have a responsibility to God. When I went to God and I said, God, I need you to make me a wife. I need you to make me over. I need you to help me unlearn the things that I learned that are not of you. Listen, baby, that was a me thing. That was me going to God. Did I share it with my friends? Did I share it with family? I sure did. Listen, if they took the seed and planted it, that was on them if they did it or not. But I'm accountable for me and what I go to God and say. So guess what? When I get a husband, ain't nobody gonna disrespect him. You hear me? Because that's who God blessed me with. Ain't nobody gonna put their mouth on him. Ain't nobody gonna do none of that. That's who God blessed me with. That's my blessing. That blessing's personal. Some of y'all ain't protecting the blessings. And I'm not, and it ain't even just about a significant other. God has blessed y'all with friends. Y'all ain't protecting them. Some of y'all are the friend that the people ain't protecting. You see what I'm saying? The family member, whatever it is. We have a responsibility in life when God assigns people to you. When God assigns you to people, it's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to protect Sherelle. God bless me with Sherelle. Sherelle has done nothing but come in my life and be positive, empowering. And me and Sherelle just met. But Sherelle has been better to me than people I've known 20 years. So guess what? I'ma protect Sherelle because Sherelle is a blessing. The problem is people aren't looking at you as a blessing. And some of y'all watching me, y'all aren't looking at other people as a blessing. And another thing I want to point out is y'all are allowing people that you know 20 years, and not just y'all, but other people too. It's a two-sided. So some people are allowing this, and some of y'all watching me are allowing this too. God will bring somebody in your life that treated you like they known you your whole life. You hear me? Beautiful person. You'll let a person that you known for 20 years that ain't never poured into you, ain't never said a nice thing to you. They always been around. They family, they a friend, or you think they a friend for 20 years. They gatekeep. They always got something negative to say about you. They always trying to correct you with malice in their heart. They always want to be invited, but don't never invite you. Some of y'all, this person of 20 years, sees that you are now friends with somebody like Sherelle. Cause you bragging about Sherelle. Oh my, I never met Sherelle's such a beautiful person. Me and Sherelle, we going on vacation. I can't wait. We're gonna have so much fun. Sherelle taught me, gave me some business tips to help me with my business. Sherelle just spoke a positive affirmation into me that I needed that so bad. Honey, you is bragging on Sherelle. You hear me? Do you think that the spiritual attacks are happy about that? Because baby, them ones that you've been friends with and family with for 20, 10 years, they are spiritual attacks. They are not family. And they are not friends. They don't act like friends and they don't act like family. They act like they are working for the enemy to bring you down, keep you depressed, all that. You hear me? Now, they sitting up here looking like, oh, we got to get Sherelle out the way. Because Sherelle messes our plan up. Our plan is to keep her depressed, him or her depressed. The plan is to keep them down and out so they don't get to the next level, so they don't get to what God got for them. But honey, God threw Sherelle in there. You hear me? Oh, okay. God threw Sherelle in there because God know best. Oh, God know what he doing. But you got to realize that they are spiritual attack. You got to realize they ain't for you. You hear me? Now their assignment is to get Sherelle out the way. So every time you talk positive about Sherelle, or they got something negative to say about Sherelle, they don't even know Sherelle. They don't even know Sherelle. But they know Sherelle is a threat to their negative plan in your life. You heard what I said. I don't know who this is for, but Sherelle's a threat to that darkness that they trying to keep life. They trying to keep you depressed, keep you down and out. Oh yeah, they trying to do everything. They don't want you to move to the next level. They don't want you to surpass them. They are a spiritual attack. They are on a dark assignment. And their assignment is not going to end until you cut them off. Until you cut them off. But see, some of y'all have cut them off and cut them back on. And cut them back on. So they wait a little bit, let some things blow over, and then try to come back and, oh, I missed you and I love you. And oh my goodness. Everything to get back in. Access denied. What God got for you, what you've been praying for, you don't have time for those spiritual attacks no more. It's time to let go. It's time to move forward. Family, them fake friends, them fake associates, them co-workers. It's time to let them go. Let me tell you, the moment you let them go, a blessing is going to drop in your house. A blessing going to drop in your lap. God can't give it to you right now because you attach to people that will poison the blessing. They will talk you out of it. That is what they were sent for. They have attached themselves to you for 5, 10, 20 years, your whole life if they family. No. They talk about you behind your back. They hate your guts. You don't even come around. You don't even bother them. And they talk about you. You help them every chance you can get. They talk about you. They talk about you. The enemy knew exactly who to use. He said, when I go for them, I got to use somebody that got low self-esteem. I got to use somebody that's weak, that's close to them. I got to use somebody that's not close to God, somebody that don't serve God, somebody that don't pray. I got to use somebody weak that's close to them, though. Oh, baby, it could be your mom, your dad, your kids, your brothers, your sisters, those friends, those co-workers, your significant other. If they are weak in the spirit and they are too far away from God and they don't stand on business when it comes to God, they're available to be used. They are available to be used against you. I told God I don't ever want to be available for the enemy. I don't ever in my life again want to be available to the enemy to be used against anybody. Listen, I don't care if they hurt me, crossed me. I don't care what they did to me. I don't care what's going on. I'm not available. I'm available for God. I'm not available for the enemy. Because God said vengeance is his. It's not mine. It's not mine. That's his business. That's not my business. I had to tell somebody the other day. They was like, Charlotte Kimmy, they hurt me so bad. I said, no. Don't claim that hurt. Don't claim that pain. They hurt God. Because God sent you to be a blessing to them. God sent you. They hurt God. They didn't hurt you. You got to remember, don't claim that hurt. Don't claim that pain. It's a mindset. Ain't nobody sitting up there when somebody hurt us and carrying it for years and years and holding grudges. And listen, I got to get in prayer with God sometimes to be like, God, I don't want this hurt. I don't want this pain. I don't care what this person did to me. I did the things I did for them. I poured into them. Everything I did for them was for you. It was for you. It wasn't even about me. I'm available to be used by God. And I stand on that. And I know what comes with that. But as long as we do our part, as long as we do our part, that's all that matters to God. What they did to you, how they crossed you and hurt you and drug your name through the dirt and try to lie on you, that's between them and God. Let me tell you something that's going to be so powerful, and I told y'all this before. I don't care how many lies people tell on you. You better not allow that to affect you, because God know the truth about you. Do you know the attacks that I have been under, that people have lied on my name? Do you know? And I had to sit there and I had to be like, for real, God? After everything I did what you told me to do. And God told me, I know the truth. And that's all that matters. And I sat there and I said, you're right. It don't matter what man think of me. It don't matter what lies people try to go and tell, whatever picture they try to go and paint. It don't matter. Man don't matter. God matter. It matter what God think and what God know. And you got it. Listen, if you gonna navigate life and you gonna stand on business for God, you have to understand that, baby. You got to. And it's painful. But once you get in the groove to be like, and you just keep going, you like, oh God, I know the truth. Listen, they could tell whatever lie they want to tell on me. God knows the truth. And I'm going to stand on that. I don't care if it's 100 people sitting up here saying, oh, such and such told me, Shalakemia, I don't care. 100 people don't trump God. 1,000 people don't trump God. 1 million people on this earth don't trump God. And they're going to answer for the lies they told. They're going to answer for how they treated you and mishandled you. Because God sent you. God sent you. Ain't nobody else sent you. God sent you. And those people don't even know. The crazy part they don't know, it was a test. They sitting up praying to God for stuff, telling God, oh God, I changed. I want to be a better person. And God said, well, I'm going to test you. And they failed. You didn't though. You ain't failed. You passed with flying colors. And God is going to reward your obedience. Even though they didn't appreciate you, they didn't value you, and everything that they sat up and they didn't even know you was the blessing. They didn't even know that you held their blessing. You could unlock that door that they need to walk through. They ain't even get it. They don't even get it. And they sitting up thinking they got one up on you. One up on you. Do they know who you belong to? Do they know who child you are? They ain't never got one up on you. Ever. But we're not about to sit up and allow those type of people to hold us back. There's too much that you need to do. You got goals, you got dreams, you got things that you need to be focusing on. But a lot of people been focusing on how people have hurt them, how people have left them, how people have done them. No more. You get in prayer and you let it go. You let it go so you can get back on schedule. So you can get back to walking in your purpose. You hear me? You don't let all that hurt and pain hold you back. I've been through so much hurt and pain. And God taught me not to let it hold me back. That's all it does. The enemy wants to keep you in bondage to the things that happened to you as a child. That marriage didn't work out. That those friends sat up and crossed you. That those kids sat up and acted like you ain't took care of them, baby. That them siblings sat up and act like you ain't stepped up for the family and took care of your parents. Oh, who I'm talking to? Who I'm talking to? And let me just shout out right now for the people that stepped up and you took care of a sick family member and you was the only one that stepped up and ain't nobody help you because ain't nobody have time. Oh, God's gonna reward you abundantly. Abundantly, baby. Oh, abundantly. The sacrifices you have made and how you stepped up, I want you to know he's gonna reward you. Oh yeah, the reward is coming. Oh, he's seen everything you did. He's seen how you sat up and you sacrificed and you put your dreams and your goals on the back burner. God seen it. He seen it. He called you to do it. Cause wasn't nobody gonna do it like you did it. Wasn't nobody gonna take care of them like you. Oh, wasn't nobody ain't no nobody had the heart, the patience or the mindset or the love to take care of them like you took care of them, baby. Nobody. And he's gonna reward you. He's seen you. He's seen you. And let me tell you something, you didn't miss out on nothing. You didn't miss out on nothing. Oh, because he about to give you triple. Trust and believe. It's about to come tenfold. It's about to come tenfold because that's just what type of God he is. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I actually came today. I don't know what nobody needed, but I came today because I wanted to encourage people to start speaking positive over themselves. But God had his own. He had his own plan this morning, and that's okay. That's okay because some of y'all needed it. From both ends, y'all needed it. So guess what? You're gonna move forward and you're going to speak positive over your life. You're going to expect positive. You're going to understand that God got you. And you're going to stand on his promises. You're going to stand on the scripture. And if you got listen, I started journaling. I started writing positive affirmations. I started writing scripture. So all I got to do is open my notebook and in the morning, read on it, speak it over my day. It's a mindset. You understand? It's a mindset. I don't want you to let anybody make you feel like you can't speak positive about yourself. It's too many people I talk to that was speaking negative, and I'm like, why are you saying that? Oh, I just expect bad to happen. Bad things always happen because you expect it. Guess what? Start expecting great things to happen. Start expecting Start expecting great things to happen for you, about you, concerning you. Change your mindset. Change your mindset. I used to have that mindset where I just expected bad things to happen. And guess what? It happened. When I stopped expecting it to happen, it stopped happening. I started speaking things, speaking positive things, commanding my day. I'm going to have a great day today. Waking up, I'm going to have a great day today. I'm going to be peaceful. I'm going to be happy. The day is going to be blessed. Everything is going to work in my favor, in my children's favor, in my grandchildren's favor. This week, I'm going to be favored. Everywhere I go, I'm going to be favored and blessed. You hear me? My month is going to be blessed. My year is going to be blessed. I'm going to be the top business coach. I'm going to help all my clients get grants and get their business to where they need to be. I be speaking over my life. I be speaking what I want to see. I be speaking from the scripture. You hear me? I'm telling you, I just be saying stuff, y'all. I be like, I'm going to be a homeowner. I'm going to own property and I'm going to be able to be a blessing to God's people with second chance housing. Listen, I be speaking it. I need you to start speaking it. That's what I need you to start doing. God needs you to start speaking it and start believing in what his word told you. I love y'all. I just hope that this word that God put down on the inside of me today blessed you. And you're able to come out of bondage. And you know how to deal with things better. In your mind, and you're just open more. And you have to pray for discernment. You have to pray for discernment. You have to keep your discernment strong and on point. Let me tell you something. You're going to lose some people that you love, but they didn't love you. You understand? In this next season, the faces aren't going to be the same. Just get ready. And it's not a beef. I'm not cutting you off because I have beef with you. I'm cutting you off because you're not for me. You're not for me. Maybe down the line, those people will get in the presence of God and become better. Maybe God can heal their heart and work on them, and maybe later on the line they'll come back and they'll be better. But right now, they can't be in my space. You're not for me. Your heart is in the wrong place. Your mind's in the wrong place. I can't deal with that right now. I always tell people, if you allow the enemy to use you against me, I'm cutting you off with no notice. With no notice at all. Because I work to be the woman that I am. I know who I am. I know what type of friend I am, what type of mother I am, what kind of aunt I am, what kind of sister I am, what kind of granddaughter that I am. I know what type of daughter I am. I know who I am. And I know I'm coming and my intentions are pure. You hear me? And I'm coming to pour. That's my love language. I'm coming to pour what God has poured into me, into his people. You see what I'm saying? Because he didn't just pour it into me to keep it. He didn't do that. He didn't teach me up and bring me up to keep it to myself. And when I was in that season of singleness with God, I'm like, God, everything you teach me, I'm going to multiply it as many times as I can. Every person I come in contact with, God, I'm going to pour. I'm going to pour you into them. But the people that we cut off, right? We're not giving up on them. Because when we go into prayer, we're going to pray for them. Because that's who we are. Oh, I do it all the time. The people that hurt me, I pray for them. They don't know no better. I want them to come out too. I want them to know God too. I want them to get to the next level. I want them to have a better life too. I want them to get there too. So I'm going to pray for them. You pray for those that hurt you. You pray for those people that have come up against you. You pray for them. Because that's who you are. That's who we are as people. We fell short before. We haven't always been here. We ain't gonna forget who we used to be, baby. We're not. And we ain't gonna forget where we came from. You see what I'm saying? We here now. Don't get it twisted. But we're gonna show some compassion. And we're gonna pray for them. And we're gonna speak positive over them. And that's what God wants to see. He wants to see that we are putting what he taught us to work. Because those are his children too. Those are his children too. And he loves them too. He got to do a little work on them. But he loves them too. And they going to come around. And I'm speaking as they going to come around. And they going to get in God's presence and no longer be a use to the enemy. Yes. Yes, that's what we're going to do. So I hope that this blessed you. I hope you come out of bondage. Get closer to God. Speak positive over your life. Hold your head up high. Depression has no place with you. Suicidal thoughts has no place with you. Lack has no place with you. Being broke has no place with you. Poverty has no place with you. None. None. Nothing but overflow. Nothing but blessings and peace and prosperity. Nothing but wealth. Nothing but wisdom is your portion. Okay? I love y'all and have a great day.